We start at 5 with breaking news this Sunday evening. Pakistan is confirming the United States and Iran have reached an agreement to end the war and open the Strait of Hormuz. This comes after much back and forth in negotiations between the two countries in the last few weeks and months, but the deal isn't sealed yet. There will apparently be a signing this Friday in Switzerland. Full details of what the deal entails are not immediately available. In a post, President Trump said he will authorize the opening of the Strait of Hormuz and the immediate removal of the U.S. naval blockade. But it's not yet clear how quickly the strait might actually reopen to all traffic on the waterway. We'll have more details on this breaking news coming up at 5:30. Back here at home, it's a cool and cloudy day to end the weekend. Some scattered rain today, but that's moving right out, and we'll be heating back up again this week. The cloudy weather this morning caused headaches for flyers heading out of DIA. Now News viewer Natalie Platt took this video while her plane was stuck on the runway behind a whole lot of other planes. You can see the stacked line of planes waiting to take off this morning. The departure delays due to the weather lasted until around 2 p.m. But taking a live look right now over DIA, things moving a little bit smoother. Still, though, more than 600 flights delayed today, 19 canceled so far. Want to bring in meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Chris, it was a weather situation that was causing these long backups.
To be honest, it was a little mix of things going on. So number one, high volume out at the airport. Number two, we did have some low clouds. Number three, there's construction ongoing at the airport, and that is likely playing a role. So all three of those things coming together this morning. So whether a part of it, but not everything in terms of why we saw those delays, and that at one point, 50 deep wait to take off at the airport this morning. Now, right now we do have a few clouds and a few showers trying to push their way through the Denver area. I know there's a lot of outdoor activities. There's Jazz at the Park this evening. So we're going to get you that radar view in just a second. Otherwise, upper 60s, kind of a cool day on this Sunday with some showers around mainly in the south and west metro areas right now. A few drips of rain right now over downtown Denver. Just a little bit of pitter-patter from this, but we may get a bit more activity this evening. So if you're heading out this evening, I would bring the rain jacket with you just in case. So if you're going to Jazz at the Park, you're going to any outdoor activities, we will have some showers, and those will be mostly concentrated in the south metro area, specifically Douglas and Albert counties. So we're going to have the best chance for seeing a shower this evening. We'll have some clouds around this evening as well, and it'll stay relatively cool for the evening. But then tomorrow, the sun will come back out, and then later this week, it's going to get toasty. Really hot. In fact, we may be flirting with 100 degrees later this week. I'll tell you when, coming up in my full forecast.
Chris, thank you. At least 11 skydivers and one pilot were killed in a plane crash in Butler, Missouri this morning. The crash happened just after the plane took off from Butler Memorial Airport. The plane was full of skydivers heading up into the sky. Airport officials say the plane was unable to get altitude and made a sharp left turn and then slammed into the ground about 300 yards from the runway before bursting into flames. The victims have not yet been identified. National Transportation Safety Board is investigating. American singer Oliver Tree and 5 others are dead after a helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Officials say 2 helicopters collided with each other, killing everyone on board. Police said Oliver Tree was listed among the passengers provided to the aviation authorities there in Brazil, but noted they are still working to formally identify the victims. Tree is known for his signature bowl haircut and retro style. 32-year-old built a devoted fan base all around the world through a blend of alternative pop and electronic music. Back here at home, Colorado State Patrol says aggressive driving reports have increased every year since 2023. We're seeing that come to fruition on the roads this summer. Just last week, we showed you dash camera footage from Wheat Ridge Police of a road rage incident on I-72 drivers getting into a fight in the middle of the roadway. 9 News reporter Janelle Finch joins us now with more on what CSP is tracking. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Mark. Star CSP, or Star 277, is Colorado State Patrol's aggressive driver report line. It's been around since the late 90s, but troopers say it's been getting more calls in recent years. Aggressive driving like this is getting reported more and more to Colorado State Patrol.
Last year, we had over 33,300 reports of road rage called into Star CSP or Star 277.
Trooper Sherry Mendez says calls have increased more than 50% year to year since 2023.
People know it as road rage, but that could be someone that is basically tailgating you, or someone that tries to pass on the shoulder.
This road rage incident happened in Wheat Ridge on I-70. Police say 2 drivers were swerving between lanes and brake checking each other. No one was hurt.
That is very horrifying, and I can't imagine what would anger somebody so much to do that.
Mendez says as summer travel ramps up, stay calm behind the wheel and don't engage with aggressive drivers.
Hopefully we see a decrease, but right now from trending, it just looks like it has been increased since last year.
CSP says when you call star 277 or star CSP, provide a location, a vehicle, and driver description if you're able to. Janelle Finch, 9 News.
That video is insane. Who would do that?
Yeah, really, really crazy. I mean, you heard the trooper say, horrifying, terrifying to be in that situation. Both drivers were cited, and luckily, no one was hurt.
And causing a dangerous situation for anybody driving by.
Seriously.
Janelle Finch reporting. Thank you. 9 people are hurt, including 4 firefighters, after a bus crashed into a fire engine. That's according to the Colorado Springs Fire Department. CSFD says Engine 3 was responding to a medical call when the crash happened in downtown Colorado Springs. Our partner station in Colorado Springs, KRDO, says the front passenger side of the bus hit the fire engine as it was responding to that call. All 4 firefighters on board were taken to the hospital with injuries. 5 of the 7 people aboard the bus were also taken to the hospital. The fire engine is considered a total loss. West Metro fire crews rescued a man who was stuck in a trench for nearly 24 hours. West Metro Fire says a passerby heard the man calling for help. He was at the bottom of a 15-foot trench in a construction zone near North Crossing Drive and Clear Creek Drive in Wheat Ridge. Crews found him injured, lying at the bottom of the narrow hole in mud and water. They believe that he was stuck there for nearly an entire day. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Well, we are just under 3 weeks away now from the 4th of July. It feels like summer's just going very fast. And though a lot of communities have drought restrictions in place, one city has decided to allow some fireworks to be sold starting tomorrow. Aurora Fire is allowing fireworks that do not explode or leave the ground starting on Monday through the 4th. Fireworks sellers told 9 News they weren't really sure that they were going to be able to open this year because of just how dry it's been really all around the state. Wildfire risk expert says that's understandable considering the dry winter that left us with all those fuels that are just ready to burn.
Yeah, I would say just how dry the winter was. I mean, obviously there wasn't much snow that even came down, not a lot of precipitation, no rain. There was a possibility of us not being able to set up the tent.
Relaxing those restrictions, I get it. It's good for commerce, it's good for business, it's good for visitors. But is it? There's nothing in the Constitution that says we have to use fireworks in a wildfire-prone ecosystem.
Only time will tell whether this is a good idea or if we see a whole lot of fires because of this. The fireworks Aurora is allowing are not the ones that shoot up into the air or explode. Those are still illegal across the state. Fire restrictions and fireworks rules change from city to city, so people should check their local rules before buying or using and lighting any fireworks. A reminder, our 9 Cares Colorado Shares Drive is happening now through June 21st. We're teaming up with KinSupers and local food banks to raise money for Coloradans facing food insecurity. Our goal is to raise $350,000 this year. That's nearly 1 million meals for people in need. Each dollar you donate is enough for 3 meals. You can scan the QR code to get to our donation page, or you can also donate when you're checking out at KinSupers. You can find all this information on our website, 9news.com/9cares.